We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Dylan Bundy gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs. And let's see if they continue that today.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a 3 for 13 batting line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. And Judge is off and running. Fouled away. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three and 1, here it is. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Next for New York, Joe Torre, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Torre, originally from New York State, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Nope.
Don Mattingly will bat next. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One 0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bullet back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1. And these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. Into the box, Jorge Posada. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Posada is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. Hit sharply toward the right side. 1 run scores, and that'll get over the wall. In fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Jeffrey Ramirez comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Runners are at second and third with one down. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Rickard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Aaron Judge.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Ron Guidry, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Leading off.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
High in the air out to center field. Mattingly sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Ready now for Baltimore. Brooks Robinson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Number 2 ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, number 8, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in now, Eddie Murray, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One and one to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trumbo at second, Ripken on at first with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. Orioles strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Liner towards second, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Joe Torre. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Don Mattingly.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One and one. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini is after it, and they can't run it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, shortstop, Troy.
So striding in, Troy Tulowitzki. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-0 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
So a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And they will get to force at third, and that's that. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Mattingly is there. 1 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Joey Rickard.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? In comes Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 24.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Torres. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a hard liner. Foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to short. Ripken has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Judge. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Liner toward right center. Rickard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's the first out.
Now batting second baseman, Jonathan VR.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
3-1 now. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. The 3-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. One and two now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at this one,
Now
you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got it on just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, Joe Torre, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Digging in, Don Mattingly. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Torrey stands at first with one out. Still 1-2. To short. He's got it. Over to VR. Over to Murray. They get the double play. And the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. Striding in, Brooks Robinson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Brooks Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, number 8. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mattingly will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Murray. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Nope.
Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Joey Rickard waits on deck. And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding forward now, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0. Ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1 to Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on him.
The 2-0 on the way. He is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Jorge Posada waits on deck.
Hey!
3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Mancini is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. Seven runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Torres, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Rickard. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in, Jesus Sucre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Sucre leads off first with one away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike one. Strike taken up in the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Fielded by Robinson. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in and looking for more, Lou Gehrig. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Joe Torre would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and he's up to 497 on his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just missed above the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is there. And that retires the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles nothing. Standing in, Brooks Robinson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only
Leading
mustered a total of 3
Orioles,
hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 8. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire too.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The first baseman, 33, Eddie.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Murray. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ripken, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Count still at 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you As a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2 is taken high above the zone. Three-two pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in now, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A man on third with 2 down. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Orioles. Still 8-0. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Tanner Scott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
66, Tanner Scott.
So stepping in, Don Mattingly. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rickards under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
What good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0. is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. Stepping up now, Joey Rickard. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Three and 2 now. Another full count pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Jesus Sucre, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Gehrig has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. Orioles lead 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
So digging in now, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. Robinson is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now time is going to be called here, as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. In now, Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Rickard. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is a curveball that chases him out of the way. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Torres shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5. Robinson.
Stepping up to the plate, Brooks Robinson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Ready for another shot now. Number 8. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-1 the count. Popped up. Gehrig is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still 8-0. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Stepping in now, Lou Gehrig, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
1-1.
In there, 1-2 now. Line toward right center. Rickard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Torre.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Torre. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. From the belt, the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Andujar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Don Mattingly.
Coming to the plate now, Don Mattingly. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. .30 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he misses 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Takes this the other way to right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as the lead holds at 8-0. Chad Green is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
57, Chad Green.
Digging in to try it again. Eddie Murray. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Joey Rickard, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is a fastball center cut. The 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
8-0 the final today. The New York Yankees came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Ron Guidry earns the win, his second. Dylan Bundy couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.